that Xan talk. All these bitches on me, so I got to get my mans one. What it do, why teasy? It's your motherfucking boy, Too Tall. Bishop Jones, nigga. And y'all know what the f going on. I ain't gotta keep talking about this shit, man. But yeah, we back, y'all, with another one. This is part 2 of the Atlanta Tales. Story time in Atlanta. Y'all know if you watched the first one, had a little situation happen at the gas station. But this time, y'all, it's literally, I want to say the last day. Matter of fact, y'all, it's the last day we're in Atlanta, right? We go to, oh shit, we was doing a bunch of shit in Atlanta. We went to like a bar. We went somewhere, 404 or TI Club or something like that, that TI Club. So we sit there, by the way, we seen somebody from Love and Hip Hop, yo. What's the nigga name? Scrappy, not Lord Scrappy, the other Scrappy, the one with all the brothers and the crazy mother. We saying, yo, he was a regular nigga in Atlanta. I'm like, what the fuck? They just be walking around like that, but yeah. So mind you, this is like the last night we're gonna be in Atlanta. We check out tomorrow and we on our way back to Baltimore. So the whole time I'm in Atlanta, like I said on the first time, I was looking for some gas. So now I'm like, damn, I need some gas to make it back home. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, I know we're gonna see a gas station or something. So, of course, literally right by the hotel, we see this big ass gas station. I'm like, man, that gas station look familiar. And then I thought where I seen the gas station from.
45.
Oh yeah.
I need 40. My brother need a 50.
Oh yeah. Come on, you doing it too? You next.
Come on, you doing it.
Come on. Hey, hold on. Hey, how you feeling though? Hey.
I need some more milk.
Hey, how you feeling right now? Why you crying?
Man, what's that?
Hey, why you crying? You wasn't crying.
I'm telling Chanel, like, yo, this is the famous gas station. Like, everybody do that YouTube shit here. Like, I'm tripping. Like, yo, hell no. So she like, yo, go try. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna get some gas from down here. So I pull up, the gas station like to the right. I pull all the way up the street, hit a U-turn, and parked all the way up the street. Cause I'm like, if anything happened, at least Chanel ain't gonna be around it. They don't know what car I'm in. They don't see my out-of-state tags, all that shit. So I'm like, all right, I should be cool on this trip. You feel me? When I say it literally was like 100 niggas out there, 30 females, 10 Dougs, 2 cats, and a rat. So I'm telling Chanel, like, I know I'm gonna get some grass right here. So I go play the funk. I go in there, go into the store. It's hella people in the store, hella people outside the store. They automatically looking at me. I'm like, ah, man, here it is come. So I got to talk, and when I talk, my accent come out, and they gonna automatically know that I'm not from Atlanta, fucking Georgia. So I asked one of the dudes, he was like this on the chair tip. He's sitting on the wall, but he looked like he was one of them niggas. You feel me? Like, he looked like this his hood. He holding it down. He on the wall because he can be on the wall. So I say, bro, you got the gas, bro? He like, huh? I know the nigga heard me. I say, bro, you got some gas? He like, nah, nah. I'm like, man, come on. This nigga act like he didn't even know what weed was. I'm like, fuck. They don't know me. If they don't know my face, and then when I speak, I got an accent, they not gonna trust me. They gonna think I'm on some bullshit trying to rob somebody, or I'm a police. So I look like this, y'all. Do I look like a fucking police? I literally have Pyru tatted on me. A big ass weed symbol. Like, but yeah, so I don't, what part I was on? All right, yeah, I'm sitting there. I asked about the grass. The dude like, nah, he don't know where none there. So I say, cool. Mind you, he watching me like a motherfucker. I'm walking around the little gas station area. I'm just walking like, man, I know one of these niggas got some grass. I'm waiting for somebody to say, gas out, Zai. I got the Zai. Nobody saying nothing. Mind you, they got like a little car club show going on right now. They got like all these Hellcats and shit out there. So they all, and I'm like, man, one of these niggas smoke weed. I'm going to each call, bro, you got the gas for sale? No, yo, no. They all looking at me crazy. I'm like, fuck. So I tell Chanel, like, look, these niggas on some scary shit. They not trying to serve me. They don't know me. Like, they looking at me like I'm an alien. So she like, fuck it. Mind you, I look in the rearview mirror. All these niggas, everybody that I asked for grass, they started to click up. And they all looking at me like, yo, y'all know this nigga? Like, I'm a street nigga. I know the conversation. I know what was said and all that. It was like 4 of them. They all just looking at me doing like, yo, ask me. You know, like they were saying, yo, he asked you for weed too? Who the fuck is yo? Like they was giving all that. So I'm like, let me get her the fuck out of here. So I'm like, babe, they watching the shit out of me. I'm gonna just chalk it up. Hopefully we ride past another gas station and I find some gas. So after that part, we riding around, pretty much sightseeing. We kind of were just on some shit like, man, we in Atlanta, it's 2 in the morning, we lit, let's ride around, we doing us for real. So I'm like, man, bet, we gonna find another one. We in fucking South Atlanta, so I'm gonna find some grass. So, yo, we ride around for like a half an hour. We taking pictures by Atlanta signs, all type of shit. We just buying time till we see somebody, you feel me, that's giving like they got the gas. So, I'm like, babe, I can't find that. I gotta get some grass for tonight now. I done smoked all my blunts riding around. And then I'm like, I need grass for tomorrow, like the trip. I'm like, I gotta go back down that gas station. But I'm like, I'm gonna do it different this time. So what I did was I parked where I parked the first time, but I didn't walk like the little half a mile to the gas station. I stayed where I was at. I kept saying like, yo, maybe if I catch traffic going to the gas station and coming from the gas station, I might lock up. Cause this dude's walking around with mad purses, book bags and shit. So I'm like, all these niggas got weed. I just gotta catch them by themselves. Nobody's gonna turn money down when they buy themselves like that. If I'm with a group of dudes and I see a dude that I don't know, and I'm like, man, I don't know, yo. And everybody like, nah, yo, he's shaky, don't serve, yo. We like, all right, fuck him. But if I was by myself and that nigga like, yo, you got some grass? Hell yeah, huh? So I'm like, I'm gonna catch a nigga. So I say, I'm gonna park right here, babe. Just sit in the car, you feel me? Poor baby was sitting in the car watching the goddamn road. So I'm like, damn, man, I got my girl out here, man. Let me get her ass in this hotel. She drunk, we trying to do it and all that. So I'm like, man, all right. I finally see like 3 dudes. They look like, they do like, they look like they do stuff like that. They had like colorful dreads and book bags and they had tight jeans on. They was Atlanta niggas for real, them niggas. No offense to you Atlanta niggas, but y'all not like us. Y'all ain't like us. Every city really different, yo. We just, all of us think totally different. New York, DC, so close. They nothing like us. We nothing like them. It's crazy how the gentrification really takes over. But I see the 3 dudes. I walk up to them like, bro, while I'm walking up to them, they already looking at me like, who the fuck is this big motherfucker walking up to us? And you know how somebody walking up and you know they coming to you. These niggas look scared as shit. They holding their book bags. Now I'm like, oh, these some young puppies. I'm like, yo, young nigga, you got the gas, bro? One of them was about to say yeah, and the other one told him, no, we ain't got none. I'm like, yo, y'all bitch. I swear to God, I was ready to say, yo, y'all some hoes down here, but I was like, you know what? Let me just stay in my lane. So I pretty much struck out again. So I'm like, fuck it. I take Chanel and I'm like, man, these niggas on some weird shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just leave, man. Fuck it. We'd stop in North Carolina or something, holler at my peoples. I get it from my peoples because, you know, I got family in Winston-Salem. So I'm like, I just stopped there. We leaving the gas station. It's the police pulling up. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm glad I left when I did because the police there now. We see a random dude just walking up the street on the right side. He just listened to his music walking. I'm like, I should ask him, babe. She like, babe, ask him, you never know. I'm like, nah, he look like a regular nigga. I'm like, fuck it. I hit the, yo, roll the window down. He look at me, take the headphone. I'm like, you know where the gas at? He look around, he like, yeah, come park up here, bro, I got you. I'm like, fuck yeah. I hit the U-turn, babe. Say, hit that U-turn, babe. Let's get the fuck around here. So now I hit the U-turn. He told me to park at the little spot. So I park at a spot. Mind you, it's right, the little store he told me, it was like a Waffle House. It was right next to an apartment complex. So he like, that shit I got in a complex. So now I'm like, oh, I don't trust this nigga. But yeah, he was, listen, when I need to be a devil, I could be a devil, man. That nigga ain't want to play with me in no elevator, in no hallway. Like, don't nobody want to meet me in no hallway and want to try to do something to me and I got to defend myself. I'm like, bro ain't ready to try me. He ain't that fucking stupid. So I'm like, all right, but Chanel on the other hand, I'm like, she ain't gonna like me going in here with him, but I know I'm gonna be good. So I'm like, babe, I'm going right here, you feel me? And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably like, and I'm admitting this, and I know she gonna say it, and I know she gonna say it, that's probably like the first, and although it was a white lie, that was like the first time I ever lied to her, yo. And I felt like if something was to happen to me, yo, right now, that shit is gonna be not good. Cause I told her I'm all right. I told her I'm just going right here. You feel me? I ain't doing no extra shit. When all actuality, I had went in there and the nigga pretty much like taking out his house key, like, come on, I'm going to my shit. So I'm like, yo, this nigga let me know where he live at. That's when I was like, nah, I'm good. Ain't no nigga ready to tell me where he live. And if a nigga want to do something to you, he's not going to bring you to his house in an apartment complex with a security guard and the door person just saying both of us walk in. We see cameras everywhere. So I'm like, I'm good. Chanel in the car. I'm like, all right, bam. I get upstairs. We go to like the fucking 13th floor. I'm like, fuck. But it's just me and him in the hotel. It looked like a hotel, but it's an apartment complex. I'm like, man, this bitch nice. He ain't ready to play with me in here. Plus, he not on my level. I'm like, just thinking like, yo, I could hurt him with my bare hands. So I'm just like, man, I ain't worried at all for real. But I'm just like, Chanel downstairs outside, so I need to hurry up. So I go. He like stop in the middle of the hallway, take his key out, go in the crib. So I'm just waiting right there for real on the outside. I'm just like, man, whatever ready happen, ready happen. I'm either gonna get the grass or they gonna rob me or whatever the fuck. Cause I hear him talking to somebody there. So the whole time, he taking mad long. The nigga taking like 5 minutes, yo. I left my fucking phone downstairs in the car. So now Chanel worried. Mind you, I'm upstairs. I don't even know how the fuck, you need a key to get in and out the elevator and all that shit. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, this nigga taking long. The longer he took, the more worried I started to get. Like, yo, this shit ain't. So eventually I hear the door unlock, and I'm like, all right, let's see what's ready to happen. It's either they gonna come out with the guns or they gonna come out with the grass. He come out, and then some big ass nigga come out. This nigga was big as shit. This nigga was like 6'4", yo, but he was husky, big nigga. I looked at that nigga and said, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to hurt yo try me. I ain't even gonna lie, that's gonna be some tough shit, cause he was big as shit. I'm like, with him and this little motherfucker, I'm gonna have to go crazy. I got no cat, so I'm sitting there like, all right, bet. Yo, like, what's up, bro? He give me a 5 and shit. I give him a 5. I'm like, oh, he's soft. When he gave me a 5, he was soft. I'm like, oh no, I trash y'all. As soon as he gave me a 5, I could tell he was a soft man. So I said, oh, all right, yeah, I'll beat the shit out of both of y'all. Y'all even think about playing with me. After that point, once I shook his hand, I knew he was soft. You could tell a lot about a man about that handshake. If a man don't look you in your eyes and firmly shake your hand, man, that shit puppy. If he, like, don't have no, man, you's a puppy, man. When I shake your hand, I shake some man's hand, you feel me? So I knew he was a puppy when he shook my hand like that. And then this nigga goes in his little pocket and shit. He had like a hoodie on. He goes in his pocket, he whip out a bag of grass. I said, motherfucker. So the whole time, he was the dude, that was the dude, brother. He introduced me. He like, yeah, that's his older brother and shit. So the dude that I actually met initially, he wasn't the weed man for real. The other dude was. So I'm like, oh, all right, bet. So I holler at bro, and you know, we do our thing. And he like, where you from, bro? I'm like, yeah, Baltimore, all that. He like, man, that shit crazy. What you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling for real. So I'm like, all right, bet. So that the dude, I'll be like, man, next time you're in Atlanta, hit me up, bro. I'll have all the gas for you. You good? I'm like, all right, save that number. That's a connect I got. So I'm ready to leave out now. The nigga walks in the house with the brother. I'm like, bro, you gotta let me out. He like, oh shit. I'm like, he tripping. So he ended up getting me in the elevator, going down. I already knew how to get out. It was literally as soon as I get out the elevator, walk out the door. So he like, all right, bro, it was nice meeting you and all that. I ended up giving the nigga like a 10-piece. You feel me? Like, man, good looking, bro, because you don't even know what I just went through. Like, I just was driving around for hours looking for this shit, bro. You ain't had to stop, you feel me? He could have just been like, nah, I don't have grass, because he didn't have it. His peoples have it, but he didn't have to walk all the way to the house and help me out, you feel me? So I gave him a little 10-piece. He looked like that 10-piece probably would have, got him his blunts, a pack of fugs, you feel me? Y'all don't know what fugs is. That's Baltimore term for cigarettes, but he probably made his night. But he's like, yeah, bro, good look, I'm out of here. Get in the car straight, roll me up one, baby, we out. And that's a line for your ass, boy. Y'all got to be careful. All the time, just be careful when y'all got in the city. If y'all ain't on that shit, don't be around them niggas, man. For real, peace out. It's too tall, baby.